Selamlar, hepinize iyi akşamlar diliyorum. PlayStation 5'te yeni yaptığımız Street Fighter 6 yayınıyla karşınızdayız. 20. bölümdeyiz arkadaşlar ve ranking maçlarını yapıyoruz. Şu an Silver 1. yıldızdayız. Bugün yayın sonuna kadar Silver'ı geçebilecek miyiz? 5. yıldıza kadar onu deneyeceğiz. Ama bakalım bizi neler bekliyor, hangi rakipler bekliyor hep beraber göreceğiz. Bu arada arkadaşlar canlı yayınlarımızın tamamında canlı sohbet uygulamamız açık. Bizim de canlı sohbet aracılığıyla ister bu oyun hakkında ister herhangi bir konu hakkında sohbet edebiliyorsunuz. Bunu da belirtmemde fayda var. Eğer bizi YouTube'da görüp izliyorsanız da sizden ricam bizi takip etmeyi ve destek olmayı unutmayın lütfen. Çok kısa vaktinizi alıyorum arkadaşlar. Şimdi sizdeyim arkadaşlar. Samet'ciğim selam kardeşim, hoş geldin ve aleykümselam. Ranking maçlara başlayalım arkadaşlar. Bakalım bizi kimler bekliyor. Bu buz olayı da gayet iyi geldi. Ne habersin Samet? Nasıl geçti günün? Neler yapıyorsun? Vay, ilk gelen arkadaşımız şu büyücü bozması. Ve İsrail'den. Bunu daha önce yenmiştim arkadaşlar ben. Bakalım şimdi ne yapacağız? Güzel başladı.
Steps in for the throw. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Knockdown. Player 1 chases him down. Well-timed corner switch. Takes a trip. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers to turn baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Three gloves. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
Tamam, ilkini aldın, hadi bakalım.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Sure you can. Reacts to the throw. Throws them to negate the block. That throws you some good damage. Aerial Tatsu. Going in. Player 2 can't let their drop experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Full SA. Ooh, what a smart blow.
Barış hoş geldin kardeşim. Ne habersin bakalım, nasıl gidiyor? Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Check the super art out of nowhere. The super doesn't hit. A parry? The last, were they baiting them into that? 3-ball ices. Break them. Experiencing burnout. Good decision with that throw. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 is looking at, ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Amazing. Turns out. Okay. Oh my, the throw tech. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What now? Flatlines them. Herif yendi arkadaş ya.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Ha, süper. Neredesin şu an?
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. What perfect timing! A parry? Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Good job, team, giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. And they outlasted. This is a real back and forth match this year. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Throws them to negate the block. They're being absolutely picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Burnout activates. Flashes them. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Güzel yakaladın.
Be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side. Player 2 has an empty drive gear. This is a very precarious, brushes that off and keeps going. Breaks the block with a
Ne kötü yakaladın ya.
throwing some shade. One chance here may end this match. In there.
Allah Allah. Şu savunmaya tüküreceğim ya.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round, experiencing burnout, throws them. Player 2 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around.
Hoş geldin.
Ooh, what a smart blow. Okay, here we go. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Next, the counter. Break him. Player 2 needs to be nice. Keep cool and lock them out. Flatline them.
Yine yenildik ya.
Comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match
Ha.
all.
Yalnız Ramuh'u aldıysan oradan daha ileriye gitmen lazım. Ben oradan yaklaşık 2 saat daha ilerideyim kardeşim. Ken geldi bakalım arkadaşlar.
It's a mirror match.
Ken nereli? He, Polonyalı.
Come on. Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Aynen bu.
For both sides.
Yapma.
The stun is going to leave them defenseless. Knockdown. Nothing but air for the impact. Solid combo. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Life lead opens up. Takes a trip. Next hit will end the KO.
Güzeldi.
Player 1 takes
Hadi bakalım o zaman.
deep in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jumping. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Player 1 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 in dire hits them with a stop and block. What'll happen here? Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Spends a little drive gauge.
Ali.
Trouble here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state.
Yapma, onu ben aldım halbuki.
Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is a good experiencing burnout. KO.
İyi aldı.
Player 2 hits up the always important first round.
Bugün akşam Ali ile beraberdik. Muhtemelen hafta sonu bir iki el oynayabilir.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Yapma yavrum ya.
You can? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The drive impact burnout activates. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Pops him with a shorty. Player 1 needs experiencing burnout. Going in. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be crowns him from above. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it. Burns out. We're so close and hard. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Shift them for the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight. Dragon Knight.
Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Pump the brakes on the impact. They're going for the super art. Show you. Knockdown.
Allah Allah.
Player one is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major sets up with the jump in. Amazing. Yo, rock super here. Only the best of players can come back from this. Takes them off. Flatlines them.
Biri hadi bakalım.
Player two showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. How's this? Sure you can. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Still slugging it out here. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes a trip. Can't tech the throw. Player one creates a good burnout.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Player two needs KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Sticks the combo. Experiencing burnout. Player one in
Başladık yine savunmalara.
they're going for the super art. The Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. Both fighters planning something? Below heavy connected?
Çok kötü oynadım bu el.
Final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Open for the fireball. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Burnout activate. Looking to follow up after that.
Ya şu savunmaya o kadar sinir oluyorum ki.
Here comes the mix-up. Player one. What a smart throw. Oh, here we go. Getting up. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, look at
Hakikaten şu savunmaya çok sinir oluyorum ya. Korak orada dayak yiyen direkt savunmaya geçiyor. Lan oynasana Korak işte.
player two.
Tırsma bu kadar.
Win.
Tamam dayak yedin de. Bu kadar tırsma ya. Dört kere bitirdin. En fazla bitirdiğin oyun hangisi? Veya kaç kere bitirdin toplamda? Bu arada oyuna çok kötü başladım arkadaşlar. Sabırsız oynuyorum. Yani Korakor oynamak istiyorum sürekli. Ama rakipler dayağı yiyince direkt savunma moduna geçiyor. Ben de onu oynayamıyorum. Şimdi de bu kızdayız bakalım arkadaşlar.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Puts one in the pocket. Starts off zoning with fireball. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player one in that dangerous burnout.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Survive this badly timed burnout. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Leave a KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Shoots off a fireball up close. You know they're
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
when their opponent can't jump. Player 1 has hit them with a stopping box. Blocks the impact. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge. Burnout activates. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Both fighters planning something. Still slugging it out at this range. Saihasho looks like they want to knock them out of the air. Player 2 has completed their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. In attack range. Shiku-sen! Amazing! Put the fear of God in. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Open for the fireball. Who's going to steal this with all the throws?
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Oh my God, they just choked it up. Never would care. You can't drop drive impact. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
Bet that hurt.
What will they do next? Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect tries to make something happen with an overdrive off. What a finish! Player 2 really had to fight for that one.
Bir daha oynamaya gerek yok.
Shortage of drama.
Ya benim şimdiye kadar en çok bitirdiğim oyun Final Fantasy 9. O da 11 kere falan bitirdim. Bakalım bu aynı herif mi? Muhtemelen İsrailli çocuk. Aynen İsrailli çocuk. Daha akıllıca oynamam lazım arkadaşlar bu çocuğa.
Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout?
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. 3-volt ices him. Experiencing burnout. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Shoryuken? Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. A quick brief change and then in with the Latsuka. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Took him to the corner in a flash. Genius read. Can they claw their way back and give themselves a chance to win? Knockdown, burnout activate. What will they do? Oh, kisses the fireball. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round. It's now or never. Close range projectile. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Sends a clear message with that counter. Solid anti-air. Both sides getting ready. Sets up with the jump in. Excellent damage on that. What are they gonna do? It's a fake. Catches them out. Let the Chernobyl rip. This is going to hit for a critical arc. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life, but also the nerves. Player 2 can't use any drive move. Gotta play it safe. Drops in with a top.
İşte bu be.
Player 2 clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have pulled that.
Daha stratejik oynayıp daha toparlamam lazım arkadaşlar. Bu güzel bir maçtı. Yani harala gürele saldırmadığım bir maçtı, öyle söyleyeyim. Bakalım kim geliyor arkadaşlar. Bir Rio geldi. Bakalım hangi Rio? Şu ana kadar baya kötü gidiyorum. Silver 3.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Definitely saw that counter coming. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge, and they outlasted. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Oh, easy tag. Jump! Knifes them out the air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Hits them with a stop and block. Heats it up with a combo into super. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Throws them. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Oh, says no to the impact. Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 anti-air in the clutch. And with KO.
Hanzo seni.
The real fight starts now. Open, this can lead to some big damage. A jump turns out. Reads the jump in perfectly. Danger said get that jump in out of here. Can they make the most of it? Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. These guys are not giving each other. Finds the target. Charges up the platform. Oh, here we go. Sets up with the jump in. A jump in? They can't get turned out. Player 1 wins them. I can't believe it. It is over.
İşte bu.
Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
A new challenger.
Looks like these
Necro.
two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Got it. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Puts one in the pocket.
Not so fast.
Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Counter hit throw there. Those hit harder than normal throws and really pile on the pressure. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout?
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
At this critical stage. Medium kick hit. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Sure you can? Player one chases them down. This is a critical point of the round. In there!
Yakalasana oğlum ya.
Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Shoots off a fireball up close. Still scrapping for control of the space. Experiencing burnout. Hits them with a stopping box. Player one, they're going for the super art. This Dragon Lash Flame could be big. Player one just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinks. Saw that coming. Here comes the corner pressure. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Medium kick. Slams on the brakes and shuts out.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim. Şu kadar savunmadan öleceksiniz ya. Yemin ediyorum savunmadan öleceksiniz. Hakan selam, hoş geldin, ne habersin? Hoş geldin. Nasıl geçti günün? Yine aynısı geldi galiba. Yok, bu seferki arkadaş Ukraynalı.
Time to play.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets the counter. No go.
Oğlum tutsana ya.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Taking stock. Still scrapping for control of the stage. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. KO.
Güzel. Vallahi kardeşim 2 gündür inanılmaz sıcak var ya.
Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. What's the next move? Player one holding on to that corner and oh no, they're stunned. Goal stops the fight. Nothing stops this train. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player two needs to use current down.
Yavrum benim be.
Looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player one. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Güzel. Ya Hakan kora oynasalar yavşaklar. Hepsiyle rahat dövüşürüm. Götü sıkışan direkt savunmaya dönüyor. Aman vurmayın. O moda geliyorlar. Yani ilk roundu dövdüğüm adam direkt savunmaya başlıyor. Hayvan gibi hem de. Yani şu oyunda kora oynayan çok az kişi var. Bak mesela bunlar full savunmacı. Hayvan gibi savunma yapıyorlar.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throws him down. No go for the throw. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs, denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Where is their opening? Drive gauge finally recovered. They were right to be on guard there. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish.
Daha akıllıca oynamam lazım.
Takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for a projectile.
Bak.
Player 2 had a rough go in last round due to poor drive damage. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Hits him with a stopping block. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Just goes for it at this range. Side switch in the corner. Player 2, no way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with their fire. And whip! They're wide open. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Amazing! Okay, here we punish counter sets the table. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters got
En iyi savunma saldırıdır.
There's the counter we wanted. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Going wild for the throws in the corner. Player 2 needs to wait this all the throw connects. There's a burnout. Player 2 shrugs that off. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Knocked him out of the air. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. Player 2 is in a very good spot. A real test of nerve.
Yavrum benim, öyle gelirsin boşa işte.
Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Vallahi çok iyi kaçtım. Biraz da şansla çok iyi kaçtım. Yani yaptığı zaman zamanlamayı tutturamadığını görmüştüm, onu söyleyeyim ama. Vücudumda jelle duruyorum var ya, o kadar sıcak ki. Yayin geldi.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Stays cool and counters. Impressive reactions there.
Vay, güzeldi.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Can't
Çok iyi yakaladın.
in a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes.
Aferin sana.
Taking stock. KO.
Çocuk güzel dövüştü. Hani böyle dövüşsünler, canımı yesinler ya.
Give them a psychological advantage. Combo with the target combo. Sure you can.
Kardeşim sağ olasın.
Scrapping it out up close. Flashes it. Player 2 will need to play it conservative. Burnout activate.
Ya bunu keseme ya. Bunu keseme ya.
Have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. What'll happen here? Pops him with a short of you. Experiencing burnout.
Mesela bunun da bug'ı bu.
And still slugging it out at this range. Are we gonna draw critical? What's gonna happen? Oh yeah, that's what I like to see.
Oo mis.
Player one can't afford mistakes. Risky plays got amazing. Never say
İşte bu.
you got them to win.
Kardeşim sağ olasın. Teşekkür ederim.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Nothing stops this train. There's a burnout. Shoryu taking chunks out of each other here. Player two isn't connects with the throw.
Güzel.
Both sides getting ready. Target combo into. Ooh, what a smart.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Finds the target.
O aldı bu sefer de.
Didn't hesitate going for the kill.
Bu el çok kötü oynadım. Çocuk hak etti.
T-shirt with that finish.
Bak bu çocukla bir el daha oynarım mesela.
Player one survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Still slugging it out here. Player two has used up all of their drive.
Onu ben yaptım ya.
Alright, what's coming up next? Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. Player one creates, yo, put that away. A quick breather. Player two has depleted their drive, experiencing burnout. KO!
İyi çevirdi çocuk. Yani olduğu yerden çok iyi çevirdi.
They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Uses the target combo as a filler. Hit them with a stopping bomb.
Arkadaş Allah Allah.
Spend resources. Burnout activates. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Out of drive game. Now's the time. Sure you can. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. They're both driveless. If they're going for the super art, they're thinking of scoring big off this cage use. Risky up-close scrap still going. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Ooh, what a smart throw! Amazing! Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Prepares the flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Nothing stops this train. Final round. Who burns out? For you. Player two is in a very good spot. This is a complete throw zone. How long can this offensive assault continue? Amazing. Not in range for the throw. Getting up close and personal. Okay. Flatline zone.
Şimdi bay bay arkadaşım sana.
Player two survived that tense mirror match.
Hakan kıskandırıyorsun ha. Soğuk havlu dağıtıyorlar anasını satayım heriflere. Ama bayağı sıcaktır be. Çünkü bir sürü makine çalışıyor bilmem ne. Final Fantasy nasıl gidiyor Hakan? Takıldığın falan bir yer var mı? Arkadaşlar kısacık bir arkadaşa bir yardımcı olmam gerekiyor. Kardeşim orada kamyona çok hızlı bir şekilde gitmen lazım. Kamyona hızlı bir şekilde gittiğin zaman kamyonun arka kasasına çıkıyorsun. Sadece düşmenin sebebi çevredeki eşyalara çarpmaman lazım. Mesela bir ağaç gördün karşı tarafa geç. Başka bir şey gördün öbür tarafa geç.
Alright, first round. What's going to happen? Gets the counter. Is that going to condition them to be more conservative? Player two in that dangerous burnout state. Alright, what's coming up next? Player one chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash on.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Snaps back and hits hard with the tendons. Experiencing burnout. Still slugging KO.
Hiç hata kaldırmıyor ya. Yani o kadar. Tuşa bastım mı combo yapıyor bunlar. Arkadaşlar Street Fighter karakterleri kolaydan zora doğru sıralamış.
Just out of range for that throw. Early round decisions are so burnout activates. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Get all the throw connects. Player Yo put that away. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still breaks through with the throw.
Bunlar kolay karakterler. Yani komboyu böyle çat çat çat çat yapabiliyorsunuz zaman.
Burnout activates. Player 2 is in a very strong super art incoming. Excellent read. Meets them air to air. Anti-air in the clutch. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. What now? Player 2 with the rhythm. Solid anti-air. What's next? Throws him. Player 2. No. Now?
Ulan.
This is going to hit for a critical art.
Halbuki süper şey çekiyoruz. Foryu çekiyoruz. Çok kötü kaybettim bunu. Yani olmayacak yerden kaybettim yani. Kardeşim Final Fantasy şimdiye kadar JRPG olarak bilindiği için JRPG'ler de Avrupa'da çok tutulmuyor. Bu tutulmamadan dolayı zaten Final Fantasy 15 ile beraber oyun sistemini değiştirdiler. Belki daha öncekileri oynasan beğenmezsin. Onlar turn based. Sırasıyla vuruyorsun yani. İpi bırakmayacaksın. Şeye kadar, sonuna kadar ipi tutman gerekiyor mutlaka ama çevresel eşyalara çarpma. Önemli olan o. Arkadaşım bir tanesi şey sormuş arkadaşlar. Uncharted 4'te bir yerde takılmış, onu sormuş. Onu cevaplıyordum. Bu arkadaşla ilk defa oynuyorum bu arada. Bakalım nasıl oynayacak.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Tries some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances.
O alttan nasıl satayım?
Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Experiencing burnout. All right, what's coming up next? Neither fighter can use their drive moves.
Humble seni.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Player 1 creates a good corner. Burnout activates. Yo, put that away. Sends a clear message with that counter. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 can't use any.
Armut gibi aldım işte öyle seni.
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Counting on the super to do the job. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Critical. What's gonna happen?
O da beni armut gibi aldı. Halbuki tutmam gerekiyordu orada. Bu çocukla bir daha oynayacağım. Aynen bu çocukla bir daha oynayacağım.
Closes the gap. Player 1 chases them down. huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Knockdown. Was looking for that jump attack. So they break forward, the front makes a huge finish. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Throw zone. What's next? Shoryuken? Player 1 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without experiencing burnout. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Pops him with a shoryu. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Which burns out. There's a burnout.
Al yavrum.
They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Good presence of mind to pull the connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Shoryu. Player 1, are you kidding me?
Bye bye.
Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Az önce Humble gibi şansa bala yenmiştin. O iş böyle yapılıyor yavrum. Aynı çocuk bir daha geldi galiba. Bir daha oynarsın. Sıkıntı yok. Yok. Sırbistanlı bir arkadaş gelmiş arkadaşlar.
The fight's now underway. This is with the play-by-play. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Lan 2-3 kere aynı hatayı yaptım ya.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jump? Who's going to start things off? Experiencing burnout. That combo did decent damage. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Throws him. What'll happen here? Big throws. Ooh, what a smart throw. Breaks through with the throw.
Armut gibi kalırsın öyle.
Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Aferin sana. Gel buraya yavrum. Bu sefer de o aldı. Burada kritik dövüşeceğiz bakalım. Şuradan maçı almam lazım. Acele davranıyorsun. Bir daha dövüşeceğim arkadaşlar bununla.
Play to stop the opponent there. Grabs them. Player 1 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for
Çok salakça oynuyorsun. Kendim için söylüyorum arkadaşlar bunu bu arada.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Very solid corner switch. Breaks the block with a throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table.
Ya şu hayvan gibi savunma yapanlardan sinir oluyorum ya.
Smart play with the throw. Going in. Drive connects with the throw. Don't put that away. Both fighters planning something? Player 2, what a finish!
Yavşak, yap savunmanı şimdi hadi.
Which fighter has it that to grind out the win? They are letting there's the counter we wanted. Sure you can? Experiencing burnout. Level 3 super. Bending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Bet that hurt.
Super! That's what we want to see. Player 1 is in a very good spot now.
Şimdi de o aldı. Güzel. Kafa kafaya da bakalım ne yapacağız. Şu an hamle üstünde onda arkadaşlar. Ah! Bunu kötü yenildim. Halbuki hamle üstünde öndeyken koruyamadım. Çocuğun combo tekniği benden daha iyi arkadaşlar. Daha dengeli oynuyor öyle söyleyeyim. Yani ben sıfır savunma oynuyorum mesela. O savunmayı da en azından kavramış. Dengeli savunma yapıyor. Yani hayvan gibi savunmacı değil. En azından yense de zevkli bir dövüş yapıyorsunuz bu adamlarla. Yani diğer yavşak dediğim adamlar var. Komple deli gibi savunmada duruyor adamlar. Ya kardeşim bu kadar savunmada bekleyeceksen başka oyun oyna. Dövüş oyunu oynama. Bakalım İsrailli mi? Aynen. İsrailli geldi.
Here you go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Gets through the opening. Both fighters are looking at near empty drive gauges. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out?
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya. Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya. Bu tamamen benim hatam. Bahsettiğim kişiler bunlar işte arkadaşlar. Yavşak gibi savunma yapıyor. Yani bırak akşama kadar köşede bekler o.
Very solid corner switch. Player 1 got smothered. But what now? Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Not close enough for the throw. Going in, throws them. Life lead is there, but still anyone... burnout activates. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Excellent block. Player 2, can you catches out the cage right there? Will sets it up with the jump in. Show you. What now?
İşte bu ya. İşte bu ya. Hamle üstünü de bizde arkadaşlar.
Will have just goes for it at this range. Both five connects with the throw. How's this? That throw will do some good damage. Player 1 throw is denied. What a read! Throws him. Player 1 is in burnout state. Overhead. Orbiton incoming. Drops in with a katsu. Noticeable life lead. There's a burnout. Drives it back, misses. Gets the corner switch. It might be some time for payback. Flatline though.
Bununla dövüşmeyeceğim ya, devam etmeyeceğim arkadaşlar bu herifle. Çünkü akşama kadar savunma yapan heriflerle dövüşmek zevk almanızı engelliyor. Hani sinir oluyorsunuz burada durduk yere. Gerek yok. Hani adam istiyor ki onlar bana gelsin. Ben savunmada durayım. Sonra da ona vurayım. Hani bunun dövüş oyunu olduğu, yani bunun böyle bir dövüş oyunu olduğunu sanan geri zekalılar var ya. Ha, bu Humble da aynı.
Nothing but air for the impact. Opts for the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Player 2 chases them down. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The counter is blocked. Not so fast. Combo with the target combo. Gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Box him with a target combo. Flashes him.
Bunu yakalamıyor işte.
Breaks those shins. Smart stuff, poking up that range to zone the opponent. Burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Grab, what a smart blow. Risky up close scrap still going.
Çok güzel. Güzel. Şu an hamle üstünlüğümüz eşit. Aha. Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya. Ulan bu kadar mı götürdün anasını satayım? Bu çocukla bir daha dövüşeceğim arkadaşlar. O aldı çünkü. Ama ya bu herif de push da yine de oynayacağım. Stepping up for the rematch. It looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage on the field. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. What's the play here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Who will capitalize on an opening for KO? Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sure you can? Everything up and hits them with a stopping bomb. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent will experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive game. Now is the time. Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya. Both fighters planning something? Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. What now? Whoa! Critical art now? Big gauge difference here. And both closes it out. Biri hadi bakalım. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has ama hamle üstünlüğü onda. It looks like they're waiting as huge as their drive gauge. Kaç mal gibi hadi. Player 2 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last round. Back to the risky play, but it pays off. Show you. Player 1 turns out. Taking chunks. Will this super art do anything? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Sinirim bozunca oynamamam lazım. Player 1 comes away with the win. Yani mübarek eve mi kaçacaksın? Nereye gidiyorsun? İnşallah salak değildir ya.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Come on.
Çocuk iyi oynuyordu arkadaşlar. Yani bu çocukla
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun-shy.
güzel.
There's a corner switch. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Stops him with a
Güzel.
knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Throws them. What's next? Player one needs to use the front of the corner here. Burnout act to come from the
Yavrum benim be. Nereden geldin de aldın?
player one with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Taps them with a shorty.
Aferin sana.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? They were right to be on guard there.
Ama gözünü seveyim.
Experiencing burnout.
Akşama kadar nereye duracaksın ya?
Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. How can they steal this win in such a precarious situation? Zones with burnout activates. How's this? In there.
Allah'ım yarabbim ya.
Right up. Which
Hamle üstünde onda.
to grind out the win. Opens with the fireball. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Connects with the throw.
Çok iyi aldı.
This would really tip the scale. This might use as their drive gauge. Nothing stops this train. What now? Good decision with that throw.
Ya sen niye tutmuyorsun ya?
Just what they were after. Player two survived that 10.
Bazen tutması gerekenleri niye tutmadığını bilmiyorum.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to
Polonyalı bir arkadaş geldi bakalım.
I'm ready.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Definitely
Tamam.
see the counter coming. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. And they outlasted. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Big counter. Life lead opens up. Checks him with a projectile.
How's this?
Nice counter. Knockdown. Burnout activates. Still slugging it out at this range. Player two has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win the pay.
Ya
Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Checking their reaction to the fireball. Are we going on the offensive? That drive impact is blocked. Sure you can? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something? Player two in dire straits with burnout. What'll happen here? Player two will look to apply pressure here. Still slugging it out at this range. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Going in, player one has a chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Looks them. This is going to deal some big damage. Does it? Gets the counter.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Come on. This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Taking stock. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a trip. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets some. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create a nice counter. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they might be experiencing burnout. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side flip. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. This may be a super art.
Lal yavrum.
Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Spends it all like a super. Not shy one bit about it. Oh, here we go. There's the count in there.
Yallah.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Polonyalı mı yine? Daha tüküreyim ya.
Fired up. We're almost underway.
I'm ready.
Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Pay attention.
Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? Tries to bait him with the projectile. What are they thinking here? Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Both fighters have completely emptied out their drive gauge and are in burnout state. Not a lot of patience on show here today. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Tomahawk plus! Player 2 to come from the brink like that?
Bu ne saçma salak bir karakter ya.
Takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go, hits them with a stopping block. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Looking for a chance, experiencing burnout. Hits up, looking to impress with this super. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player 2 has the deck stacked. Burnout activates. And flatline goes. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Bakalım bu arkadaş kim? Bizim Humble Türk mü acaba? Yok.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Nothing but air for the impact. Still slugging it out here. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Uses the target combo as a filler. Still slugging it out after experiencing burnout. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Going in, player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Sends a clear message with that counter. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. There's a change of sides. Are we gonna see a comeback here? What's next? KO. Player two proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
Bunu bilerek bekledim arkadaşlar. Çünkü böyle yavşaklarla oynayasım gelmiyor. Çocuğun bir tanesiyle yayını var mı bilmiyorum. 18 maç yaptım üst üste. Oyuna başladığım zamanlar. Sürekli bir ara Hadouken. Bırakıyorum orada oyunu direkt ben. Yap baba diyorum istediğin kadar. Hani gönlün soğuyana kadar. 5. 6. maçtan sonra herife anlatabildim. Bunun bir geri zekalılık olduğunu. Ondan sonra sadece gerektiği yerde yapmayı kullandı çocuk. Öğrendi. 18 maç. 5. maçta öğretebildim. Çocuk o malla öyle anladı. Yani bizim Türk oyuncuların dediğin gibi eksiliyetisi zaten humble. Biz bunda daha önce belki de kanalda anlatmamışımdır. 4 kişi bekar evinde yaşıyoruz. FIFA 2008'de de dünya klasmanındayız. Dördümüzde. Yani 4 kişi de evdeki 4 kişi de ilk 200'de dünyada. O seviyedeyiz. Ve FIFA'daki ilk 500'ün içerisindeki kimse arkadaşlar maç yaparken kaymaz. Asla. Yani bu yazılmamış bir kuraldır. Adam gibi oynar, adabil oynar. İşte burada puşluk çok.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Geçeceğim kardeşim.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The drive impact net them a sweet punishment. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold out. Player 2 chases them down. Grabs them. Can't tech the throw. Definitely answers the air attack. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a trip. Experiencing burnout. They've been pushed into get zone.
Yok kardeşim yarın çalışmıyorum. Yani sabahtan bir kahvaltıya gideceğim bir müşterimle. Ondan sonra akşama kadar oyundayım.
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. They're going for the super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. What'll happen here? Ooh, what a smart throw! They were right to be on guard there. Corrects them. Oh, here we go. Connects with
Güzel.
the throw. Oh, the drive impact hits the opponent. What a finish.
Bay bay yavrum.
Player 2 brings it home.
Barış sen çalışıyor musun yarın?
Themselves a streak.
Kardeşim son bir maç daha yapacağım. Ondan sonra Final Fantasy. Yani ama 10 dakika ara vermem lazım. Çünkü hava inanılmaz sıcak. Bir soğuk içecek almam lazım. Anlaştık mı Barış? Ya gece 3-4'e kadar da Final Fantasy oynarım. Şu Humble Türkler olmasın ya.
We are about to see a mirror match go down.
Değil galiba.
Match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Good anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves.
Oğlum biz çektik ya.
This critical stage. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. All right, what's coming up next? Closes it with a
Biz ne yapıyorsak.
player 1 takes the round like a thief in the
Oyunda bence olmaması gereken bir senkron hatası var. Yerdeki adama öncelik vermemen lazım.
burnout activates.
Bak mesela
Side switch in the
adam yerde. Ben de atmaya basıyorum, o da atmaya basıyor.
triple Jinrai hits. Good damage.
Ama o atıyor.
What'll happen here? Nice counter. This is a turning point. KO. Player 1 proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
Mesela az önce oynadığım çocuk arkadaşlar oyunu gerçekten iyi oynuyor. Savunması da saldırısı da aduket kullanımı da çok dengeli. Hi Oscar, how are you bro? How was your day? Çok dengeli oynuyor arkadaşlar hani. Keşke herkes onun gibi oynasa.
Fighters are ready to get down to it. So let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
İyi de oynuyor yani çocuk.
Time to play.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect...
Fine.
Player 1 sets the tone with that win.
I had two meetings.
Keep it up.
Also some.
They both showed their hands of experiencing burnout. Back them into the corner in a hurry. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. They're both driving. Just goes for it at this range. Burns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai to Hasan. A quick breather. Throws them. How long does this offensive assault continue? Still slugging it out at this range. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Okay, will this super art do anything? Player 2 burns out. What's next? How's this? Closes it out.
Vay vay.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Average. I am still don't know how to defending. I am now in the silver grades, but still I can do a defense. I am checking tonight how many times I am lose and I am win.
Arkadaşlar şimdi dediğim gibi gün sonu raporunda kaç galibiyet kaç mağlubiyetimiz var ona bakacağım. Ondan sonrasında bu yayını sonlandırıp Final Fantasy'ye geçeceğim. Fena değil gibi. 1 2 3 Yavrum benim 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 Yok 11 değil. 10 galibiyetimiz var arkadaşlar bu akşam. Çok kötü yani. Win. Lose'lar 1 2 Yok 2 değil. Burada galibiyet. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 19 tane mağlubiyetimiz var. Yani bu akşam çok kötü bir akşam arkadaşlar benim için. Oscar, I am gonna finish this game tonight. After 10 minutes, I will gonna open the Final Fantasy 16. If you have time, we will gonna chat at 10 minutes later. Thanks for coming bro. Arkadaşlar 10 dakika sonra Final Fantasy 16 ile buradayım. Kendinize dikkat edin. Sağlıcakla kalın.